Hey, how's it going everyone? My name is Zero, welcome back to Realm Royale Reforged. Yes, my PC has been saved, it has been successfully fixed and I managed to recover all of my files and projects, so I'm able to bring more videos back to you guys. I'm sorry for the very heavy lack of content ever since last week, but we are good to go now, hopefully for a few more months before I get a brand new PC, hopefully. But regardless, today we are going to be discussing the upcoming mini BR mode. If you guys aren't aware, there is in fact a mini Battle Royale mode that is coming very soon to Realm Royale Reforged. Now, although nothing really concrete has been officially announced yet, we already have enough teasers and enough information around that I can actually share with you guys, so we can compile them all in a video so you are armed and ready for everything that is to come in this mode. So obviously, first of all, with the name Mini BR, it is genuinely going to be a miniature version of the normal Battle Royale mode we have in Realm Royale. The rules and the gameplay will be exactly the same as they are in the normal mode, so not really anything to talk about here. This mode will have at most 40 players in one lobby, and if I understand correctly, there will be bots as well filling out the lobby. It is not going to be like Realm Wars, where the lobby is 100% composed of real players. The bots will be here to kind of keep some queues going and not have super long queue times like you sometimes have in Realm Wars. I have no idea if the developers will try to implement some kind of balance system between real human players and bots to kind of have some equal lobbies and not have 99% bot lobbies in this game mode. But regardless, and just so you guys are aware, there will be AI in this game mode. But what about the map? Well, we don't exactly have an overview picture yet, nor an idea of the size, the scale it is going to have. Nonetheless, if you guys didn't know, Realm Royale has posted 2 teasers on Twitter of this upcoming 40-player map, and it actually has some locations that you guys might be interested in. So actually, here is the first teaser Realm Royale posted already a couple of weeks ago on their Twitter. And before we get to the image, I just want to actually read the caption to you guys because it might contain some interesting stuff. As I came to my senses, my first thought was of the blistering heat that beat down upon my neck. I took one unsteady step only to find my boots sinking into the sand. As I looked around, my vision cleared to find a sight that was so familiar, yet not. Lost Tome from a Lost Warrior. Now we can get to the actual image itself. Although it seems like we are in a desert biome, you guys will have recognized Crossing. The infamous Crossing, albeit with some slight modifications. I can already see right here, and you guys can probably tell as well, some towers have completely collapsed. The right side kind of doesn't really look touched, apart from this little catastrophe right here, maybe some destruction on the outside walls as well. But this is Crossing, and the caption is really interesting because maybe I'm just reading too much into it and this is just supposed to be a silly little novel-like introduction to this map. But I step only to find my boots sinking into the sand. Possibility of some quicksand or a biome that reduces your movement speed, I have no idea. But I actually want to show you guys something, and if you are really keen-eyed, you probably already noticed it. So the image is quite grainy, which is why I'm not going to zoom in. It's actually easier to look at it this way when it's not full screened. But if you guys actually look carefully at the background of this image, you can actually tell that Crossing, which is normally not, is on what looks to be the edge of the map. There is a little bit of water there, and you can even tell there's a little bit of water there, and then there's a skybox behind. That is quite interesting. That would mean that Crossing is on the top right of the map, if we were to look at it from a north to south direction, top down. Which is quite interesting, because again, normally Crossing is not at all on the edge of the map. It is quite close to North Pole, and there's absolutely no points of water around it. And that kind of already gives you an idea of the scale this map might have. Here's the second teaser they posted a few days ago, actually, the June on 19th, so that would be 3 days ago. And here's the caption. No, 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 I can't believe I screwed up the spell. My master was right, I was not ready to try the teleport spell yet. Wait a second, this looks like the fungal from my grandma's picture, from the diary of a time-lost mage. Again, maybe we are reading a little too much into it, but the teleport spell, I mean, unless they want to rework the blink, I don't know what this could mean. Or again, this just might completely be for the lore and has nothing to do with any upcoming abilities. I don't know. But obviously the big story in this image is that OG Fungal is going to be present in this new 40-player Battle Royale map. But we can actually see another location. Once again, if you are pretty keen-eyed, you will have noticed what seems to be like the building from Seaside Graveyard in the background. There's also the dead trees that surround the location as well, and some of the little altar things that are kind of dotted around the graveyard. So there are actually 2 other confirmed locations just in this one image. And once again, we can tell something with the location of the water in the background, that Crossing is actually at the complete opposite end of Fungal Jungle on this 40-player map, which means that if we look at it from a top-down north to south angle, this would be on the bottom left of the map. I'm saying bottom left because I do not think it will be top left. As you can see, the skybox is way different from the skybox we had. And in fact, if I do remember correctly, the mountains that you normally see on the faraway textures is on the other side than this little skybox right here, so that's why I'm saying bottom left instead of top left. Yep, OG Fungal Jungle. I remember playing on this version such a long time ago, back in 2019, and it was honestly kind of a blast. And Fungal Jungle didn't actually go from this version to the one we know today that is absolutely infested with all of these little mushrooms right here. It actually gradually evolved to become completely fungal, if you will. So if you guys haven't experienced this old version of Fungal, or if you are a super OG that misses the OG Fungal, as I'm sure a lot of people do, Fungal Jungle is not exactly a super popular location, then make sure to jump into this 40-player map. And we can actually tell something else with this image. Not only is there a forge right here, but there's also a clash chest that we can see in the bottom right of this image. So with just those 2 teasers, already a bunch of things announced for this 40-player map. If that excites you guys, make sure to leave a like. We're not quite done yet. So all of that is cool, but what about an actual release date? Well, as you guys know, sometimes the Realm Royale updates are kind of delayed. Not really due to the developers, but due to external circumstances like the update certification process that can take a super long time on certain devices and certain platforms. But we do have information from Thor that announces that the 40-player map is aiming to be released on the PTS, so unfortunately PC only for now, on July the 1st. So if you guys don't have the PTS installed quite yet, make sure to install it. You will be able to check out this update a bit earlier, as well as the other balance changes that may come with it. You never know, but make sure you got it downloaded so you don't miss out on the update when it comes out early. With everything that we have so far, you can expect a super fast-paced game mode with a not really huge map. Personally, I would expect something like 2 kilometers square, even maybe less, but it's going to be super fast-paced. 40 players only with some bots, don't forget about that. It is going to be very exciting. People have experimented with these kinds of mini BR modes before, most notably Lonio, and they have been super fun, and I can't wait to see how it looks like from an official perspective. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new with notifications on. It'd be greatly appreciated. Zero, and I am out.